All right, we back with another one, and I decided that I do so many degenerate stories coming out of Florida. I'm gonna just give Florida its own little series of videos, and the title will read "The Sometime State Files." So let's get into it. Florida Keys sailboat was a floating house of horrors for children, cops say. This story was written by David Goodhue, July 2nd, 2024. A former Florida Keys man sentenced to federal prison on child pornography charges last month was arrested this week by Monroe County cops on horrifying accusations that he molested children, filmed several of the encounters, and then distributed the footage. The alleged crime took place on a sailboat where Eric Cadogan resided, according to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. It was moored off a marina in the Middle Keys of Marathon from 2019 until the 39-year-old man moved back to his home state of Wisconsin 4 years later. His wife and five children lived on board with him, investigators say. Cadogan was arrested in Wisconsin by the FBI in December on charges of distributing of child pornography following a sting in which he offered to sell a man hundreds of images of children engaging in sexual behavior. The man who was chatting with him over a shadowy app turned out to be an undercover agent, and some of the explicit images of children, a man was wearing a bracelet that agents found in Cadogan's bedroom in the Wisconsin home where he was arrested. He pleaded guilty to those charges in June and was sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. Earlier this year, the sheriff's office opened its own investigation after it was revealed during the federal probe that his wife, Kia Lynn Cadogan, told FBI agents that she molested a child. Deputies arrested 34-year-old woman in January. Her case on several counts of aggravated child abuse and child sexual battery is pending while she sits in county jail on a bond of $550,000. On Tuesday, the sheriff's office announced it arrested Eric Cadogan on several felony charges, including incest, sexual assault, child cruelty, contributing to the delinquency of a child, lewd and lascivious behavior on a child. Myself and the men and women of the Sheriff's Office are committed to protecting the most vulnerable among us, our children, Sheriff Rick Ramsey said in a statement. I want to commend the Sheriff's Office, major crimes detectives, and our law enforcement partners who worked to ensure these two suspects were brought to justice. The chilling probable cause affidavit details multiple instances of Eric Cadogan raping children, encouraging them to engage in sexual acts with each other, and filming the crime on his cell phone. A judge this week ordered Cadogan held in jail on a bond of $2.2 million. Ramsey noted the Florida Department of Children and Families took the children into custody. Information on either Cadogan's legal representation was not immediately available. Kia Cadogan told FBI in December that Eric forced her to molest a child. However, Ramsey told the Herald that he doesn't buy her story. Detectives arrested her a month later. While living in the Keys, Ramsey underscored Kia Cadogan had ample opportunity to report heinous acts alleged to have occurred on the vessel as she traveled to and fro the family's boat. Yeah, that bitch lying. Nasty individuals. So they say incest, which means they were doing it with their own child, and that is just sick individuals out here, man. And it seems like the worst stories come out of Florida. One of my subscribers told me that Florida is a dark place, and I replied, that's an understatement. It's just truly some degenerate stuff that go on in Florida. I don't know if it's something in the water or what, but definitely this dude and his wife, these are some sick individuals having sex with their own kids, and more than likely they use their children to lure other children on this boat to do what they wanted to them sexually. When you have adults, it's kind of hard for them to approach children like that. Children immediately think something's not right with this individual, but if they use children to do it, and the children coerce the other children into doing it, part of that peer pressure thing. And I'm glad to see they got caught, and they need to go to jail for a long time, most definitely. 2.2 million in bond. Hers is 550,000. And I do not believe for 1 second that she wasn't aware of what was going on. No, he didn't force her, because if he had forced her to do this, the moment she got a chance, she would have left him and ran to authorities, which means she probably enjoyed it. Yeah. All right, y'all, let me know what you think, and we will see you on the next one.